So guys, today's video is going to be a pepper sauce, and this one is going to be for roasted pepper sauce. So it's basically like a roasted pepper choker, and I had this on the Queen's Park Savannah where the food tents are located. Okay, so to make this you're going to need some tomatoes, and I'm using these baby tomatoes. You can use any type of tomatoes you can find. We're going to be roasting these tomatoes off nice and slow until they get very charred. You don't want to let them go on a high heat because they'll just burn. You want them to get really soft and nice on the inside. Now I'm going to put on the hot peppers, and you can put as much or as little hot peppers as you want in this. One of the other ingredients I have here is some garlic that I took the shell out of and I put it into this foil pouch. I'm just going to drizzle in a little bit of oil. I'm going to close this pouch and I'm going to place it on the heat and allow that garlic to roast until it's very tender. Now we're just going to allow everything here to roast and char up, and once that happens then we'll move on into finishing this pepper choker or roasted pepper sauce. Can you see that beautiful char that the pepper is getting? That's what you want. And if your heat is too high, then you would want to lower it down a little more. So a couple of these peppers are finished roasting, and I'm just going to remove them from the heat, and I'm going to allow the rest of the peppers to continue roast and the tomatoes. Okay, so after your tomatoes and pepper have finished roasted, we're going to leave the skin on, or that char on the pepper. But for the tomatoes, I took most of that charred skin off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the peppers to my food processor. And then I'm going to add the tomatoes on top of that. The tomatoes are a little softer, so they will process faster. Hence the reason why I'm putting it in this order. And the other ingredient which I forgot was the garlic. That garlic goes in, and you can put the oil that was roasting in the foil with it. And you're just going to cover and pulse until it reaches the consistency that you like. Okay, let me check it. Okay, this consistency is good. It's not too smooth and it's not too chunky. It's just right in between. So I'm going to empty this into a bowl. And it smells so delicious. You can smell all of that aromatics in there. Now to this I'm going to season with salt to taste. And mix that in. Now I'm going to set this aside just for a little bit. Now we need to chunky this. So you're going to put up a skillet on high. And to that skillet I'm going to add in some vegetable oil. Or you want to use a flavorless oil. You just need about a tablespoon. And you want that oil to heat up until it's screaming hot. And you see the smoke start to come off from the oil. And then we're going to use that to chunky our pepper. So guys, the oil is right where I want it to be. Now all you're going to do is take the oil and you're going to throw it onto the pepper. So basically we're chunking the pepper, and this is what's going to give it that extra flavor. Now you just want to mix that in, and you want to taste and adjust your salt at this point, and then this is ready to be used. You can use this when you're serving curried food. You can even serve it when you're serving press food. So instead of making the traditional mother-in-law, try making this and serving it when you have press. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe for pepper choker. If you wanted to add some cilantro or bandania to this when processing, you can. Now this recipe was shared with me from ND Roti Delight, hot on the spot, and they are located on the Queen's Park Savannah in those food tents. So you guys have to check out the Queen's Park Savannah. They have some really delicious food in those food tents. So make sure and try this and let me know if you like it, because I absolutely love this. I cannot wait to make some curry chicken or curry duck to have this with. It's really delicious. So until I see you guys again, enjoy.